What's up YouTube? My name is Bob Morris and welcome back to Nerdlyep Reviews. Today on Nerdlyep Reviews, I am reviewing this giant beast. This is Pop, Darth Vader Meditation Chamber, number 365, Star Wars, 40th anniversary of The Empire Strikes Back. And then on the back here, it shows the other ones you can get, which is 362 is Princess Leia, 363 is Luke Skywalker and Yoda, 364 is Han Solo and Carbonite, and the 2-pack of Han Solo and Princess Leia, I Love You, I Know. This is an exclusive, so I have no clue why it's not on the rest of them. And I'm resting my head on this because it's late and I'm kind of tired, but I wanted to get these reviews done, so I'm good. Positive. I don't know what this is. I know what it is, but I don't know what it is. Now, you may be sitting there thinking, Bobby, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a 6-inch or it's a 10-inch or what the fuck it is. If I can classify it as a ride or something. They don't really classify it. They classify it as a pop figure, but this ain't a pop figure. This is something. I'd say it's a moment, maybe. I put a 1 on it because I have no clue what it is. So, I don't really know how to put this one in my collection. It's kind of hard to because of everything. I'm going to get a bookshelf soon so I can fit more stuff in, but still, it's a weird thing to have in my collection. So, with that being said, I'm going to open this bad boy up. It's massive, and let's get started. Okay, so I opened this one up. It's not as big as when it's in the box, so maybe that's why they're saying it's just a pop figure. But I want to mention that when I opened it, it was loud as fuck. So if anyone I live with was woken up by that sound, I am sorry. It comes with this background, which is from the Star Destroyer, which I thought was kind of neat. If I can get it there. So here's the figure. So Darth Vader is actually just chilling in here. He's just sitting. He's meditating. His helmet is up here, which is pretty cool, and they made it so dark that it doesn't even look like the helmet stops, sort of thing. It has a hole in it, so it looks like you can almost, if it were to move, you could almost pop his head off and stick the helmet over top of him, which is pretty cool. So I think the only issue they had here that did it injustice is this. So there's two little dots here, which are these 2 dots. So if they just remove those, then it will look more, I don't know, less weird. But yeah, the also weird part of this is they included these 2 rods here, clear rods, by the way, may I add you, that would have helped if they didn't put fucking holes in them. I don't know what these holes do. They don't connect to anything, so it just kind of draws you out of it more as you're looking at this. But this thing is a beast. Looking around it, there is detail, also stuff they tried to cover up with making it. I feel bad for the poor person who had to put this together handheld, because this is just a bitch to look at. The poles also hold a kind of sad part here. He's a bobblehead, so if I try to bang him, that was wrong. If I try to bobble the bobblehead, it hits the rods back here, which just makes it harder to do. But other than that, this is heavy, guys. It's really cool. It's really interesting. It has that new pop figure smell, which is nice. And the reason why I wanted this is because when I was little, I remember watching these movies out of order. So I watched Return of the Jedi, then A New Hope, then Empire Strikes Back. In those 2 films, Return of the Jedi and A New Hope, I was convinced, except for the end of Return of the Jedi, that Darth Vader was a robot. He was just a robot. I was convinced of that. Until you find out he's not. He's Luke's dad. But Empire Strikes Back is the first movie that when I watched him, I'm like, oh, he is a full human. You know, he's a cyborg, but still, he's human. And seeing him, you didn't see this, which I give credit to the Funko team for doing this, because you never saw his face when he was in the meditation chamber. You never saw these scars, the bruising, nothing. You never saw this stuff. I give credit to you guys for thinking, what would he look like from the front? What would his scars look like? Would he look like this? You guys did an excellent job at doing that, because in theaters, this is what we saw. We saw him facing away, his disfigured, discolored head. That's when I knew he was human. He must have been hurt. The scars on here, excellent job. And there actually are scars, because when you put your finger over it, you can feel the bumps and everything. So They did an excellent job there, and this is what we saw on screen as he's talking to Lord Sidious, and someone walks in to give him some more information, and he goes right away, and then this whole thing would collapse, and his helmet would be put back on, and he'd get out and start doing his stuff. He's got a cool chair in there and everything. Honestly, this is something I love so very much. I love it more than the Thanos snap when he's on the skeletons, because this is just so amazing and so awesome. I'm so happy that they came out with this, and I'm really happy with it. So yeah. So anyways, that is the end of this video. If you liked it, please leave a like and subscribe if you would like to. You can follow me on my social medias. My Twitter is JediBob29, and my Instagram is Jedi.Bob.29. And thank you guys so much for joining in, and I'll see you later. Bye.